A vision we share in the University of Roehampton is a very much a practice approach to law and human rights. We are developing a new LLM in human rights law and legal practice, very much to provide students with a chance to learn the skills on how to apply human rights law in practical terms. My work especially look at the right of indigenous peoples under international human rights law, and more specifically at the right of lands and natural resources. As a human rights academic, the involvement in a case will be quite different level. I've been involved as an expert witness going to the court. So the role is very much to support the communities to make their claim to the courts, showing that their rights are based on their situation. And I came to support their case, showing that the fact that they live on the land is not actually a problem in terms of environmental protection, that their human rights should allow them to stay on their land even though they don't have this piece of paper that shows that they have title to the land, which is often the challenge for those people. The only reason they are there is because they've been there for much longer than the states even existed. So for these people, it's always been clear that the main problem for them to get legal remedy was they don't really want a piece of paper that says, let's say, the leader of the community or the most ancient leader will have the right to the land because there's a name to that land, which is, if you think about any legal system, if you have a right to a property, it's in your name. They're saying, well, we want something different. It's not me that owns the land, it's us as a people. So they will put the name, whichever community they are. We have this entitlement to be on the land because we care for the land. But winning a court, it's more sort of a start, a new start for the community, which will have this victory with them to help them to have negotiation then with the government. So in many ways, despite it takes a bit of time to go to court, it's not the end. Usually the work will continue with the community because then you need to work and support implementation. So there's a nice moment when you go to court and there's victory, when the celebration, the community feel very empowered that finally they have a legal recognition of their fundamental rights. So this is a very nice moment to witness, but I think that's something I often tell my students, that there are often issues, there's a lot of injustice in the world, but there are some issues that really get you. So it's a lot about passion. I often tell my students, please find something that you're passionate about, because those long battles are long term, so you need to give a lot of commitment. But also you always feel, by whichever community I might meet, I always feel this very big sense of injustice. Again, it's what I find very rewarding. It's a collaborative work. So these people themselves are the one leading those battles. It's them coming to get support because this is a legal process. People are starting to recognize, yes, this is possible to have collective rights. It is possible to claim collectively custodianship over land. And that's been really the big revolution that these people have made in terms of international law and human rights law over the last 10 years by pushing the boundaries of law on this.